Hello guys, today we are going to look at the Candy Mazer Kirito skill. You can get this 4-star skill as a free skill from the current anniversary event along with 3 other 4-star skills. Now I have gotten all the skills from the event and they are all in my gift box ready to be claimed. Before we proceed, don't forget to click the like button, share the video and subscribe to my channel for more SAO Integral Factor contents. This Candy Mazer Kirito is a weird 4-star skill that only level up to level 30 as you can see. I'm going to collect the skills now and dissect it more. Now I regretted that I did not test the skill before upgrading it since I want to see when the skill does 10% damage. Then I suppose it will do less damage than normal attack. That is going to be very funny. Now I'm going to upgrade the skill to see how it can get to 1100 multiplier. As you can see there, looks like each level increases the damage by 10%. So by level 30, which is the max level, it has 300% multiplier, which is still so far off from 1100. I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade the skill. Then we are going to transform the skill to see how useful it is at max level transform states. Transforming the skill gives 20 additional level instead of 10 that we usually have. Also, it does not increase the multiplier. With the same math then, at level 50 it will have 500%, which is still so far away from 1100%. Let's max it up and we'll look at the limit breaking the skill next. Usually limit break will increase skill cap by 2 levels. And on attack skill, we can get 10% multiplier on each limit break. So if my math is correct, it will only get us to level 70, which will only get us to 700 plus 100 from limit breaking 10 times, which is 800%. Here, as you can see on attack skill, I only get 2 level increase. And on Candy Mazer though, I see I get 5 level each limit break instead. And the multiplier still increased by 10%, which is the same. We usually can only limit break 10 times, which will give 50 levels, then keeping it at 100 like other 5-star skill. So again, if we go with the math for adding 10% per level, it will get to 1000%, and adding 10% per limit break up to maximum 10 times, that's an additional 100%, which is 1100 as advertised. Looks like we will have to limit break that many times before we can get a decent damage multiplier out of it. I'm not going to limit break it this time since it does not seem worth it at my current state, but I'm going to test it out to see how the skill works. So after I change my equipment to Maze and equip the skill, let's take a look at the skill animation first. Well, looks like it's very slow, but let's try it on this field and see how it works against the mob. So we're just going to go to the plane of origins at floor 1 and test it out on the board. So as you can see, normal attack does around almost 900 damage, and the skill does around 8500 damage. Let's try it out on Switch then. I'm just going to build up the Switch gauge here, and after I fill it out, let's start with the test. So it does 2100 damage. It really is a quarter of the damage from what we got on the normal skill otherwise, which is 8500. So never use this skill on Switch. And this skill animation is also really slow. making it difficult to hit the enemy with. Usually long animation skill hits quickly, but this one, it takes like 3 seconds before it hits the enemy that even that boar can run away. To summarize, don't bother using this skill unless you plan on max limit breaking it and has no other good blunt skill. So that's it for the video. Bye now.